G'day guys and gals, I'm Boat. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 10. We've made it to double digits. Thanks for being here, guys. I hope you're enjoying these cinematic battles. So we're back here with Khazrak. Last episode we whacked our herdstone down here and we started recruiting Zangors, as Zangors and Slangors, right? Slangors being the Slanesh kind of themed gore, and Zangors being Zinch. We have these available to us. So as we move over, Malagor is over here somewhere. Okay, yep, Malagor is over at Wordbad, giving pressure over there. Taurox, the brass bull, is going to push the humans back down here. Things are going well. We have unlocked Morgor, right? We've unlocked Morgor, so we should be getting a fourth army soon once we get enough dread, which will be great. But let's kick it off and keep kicking the crap out of these guys, right? We want to get rid of Louis, right? How many settlements does Louis have left? Louis has 2. So these last 2, we get them, they're gone, right? And we got a nice bit of blood grounds here to fight on. So let's end turn and keep this train going. So guys, like always, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Help an Aussie out. That will be great. The videos are starting to get more and more views, right? Which is exciting stuff. I didn't realize people would be enjoying these. And it's nice to see a comment here or a like there. It lets me know I'm doing the right thing, right? Or if you think I'm doing something wrong, let me know as well. That also helps. So it's going well. It's going well. Now, I think for today's episode, we want to get Morgor out. We want to get more thematized units, and we want to definitely get rid of Louis because I have my sights set on Ulthuan, right? We want to make our way over to Ulthuan. There's nothing around here threatening. We have Akatane down there, but can I reach here? Let's see if we can go for it. I think we can. Alright, fantastic. So this is a close victory. I don't think so. I think we'll get in nice and quick. Let's see the Zangor. If you missed that from last episode, we'll see the Slangor in action today. A hybrid unit. Let's get into it. Battle number 1, episode 10. Let's go. Alright, we got a really fun fight here today. Strategy is just overload one side. Their garrison is not super strong, but we have this army ability now with Khazrak where he can just blow up a chunk of the wall or a tower. So we bust through one side of the gate, then we bust through the wall, and then another gate as well. So we have 3 entrances, and it is just carnage. They are really struggling. Over on the far side, I have my Minotaurs with great weapons, Chaos Spawn, and just Ungor with shields, I believe. And they're just tearing through these guys. Minotaurs with great weapons, fantastic. Just really fun to watch. Army is still coming through, still got more reserves. Here come the Slangor. coming in to back up with some throwing spears and throwing axes. More magic. This one hurts my Minotaurs a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's not like they're infantry. They are infantry, but they're monstrous infantry. And now they're starting to panic and they're running. So here they're breaking and we win the fight. Nice. What a great battle to start off the episode. Let's take the money. Right, we got in there, we smashed them. Now, the problem with the Slangor, while they're quite fun in a siege or in a settlement fight, they're kind of limited, right? They are really just going to be at best in a land battle or a normal battle where they have room to move, right? So, a little bit of a disappointing with the Slangor there, but that fight was a lot of fun. Great casts, really, really good casts. So, let's keep this going. Now we've got upgrades to make. We do have a lot of money. Let's get that. And let's... I don't know about these spells. Greatly deplenishes. That could be good. More chaos. Let's go for it. Why not? Lord not moved. We've got Taurox. Okay, he's got 4. Got 2. How big is this settlement? Not too big. Let's go and put the fight on them. A Pyrrhic victory. Auto resolve, we lose 1 Gore Herd. Let's encircle, see what they do. Toddy might reinforce, we might have to back out. But if that happens, we should be able to catch them in an ambush. Now we got Balthasar Gelt coming in. Is he at war with the Vamps? He's not. So he might go for Malagor over here. So Malagor, we might want to get this decisive victory over and done with. Let's take the healing this time. And let's pop into a hidden encampment. 85, let's try and get 100. There's 100. Upgrade our Wargord. We can't dedicate him just yet, but let's keep making him a bit more defensive. Now, I did auto-resolve that here. I'm trying to pick my battles a little bit more. If I fight everything and I make everything a cinematic fight, then the campaign, we're still stuck in the Empire, still stuck in Reichland, Bretonnia lands, right? If we do a little bit more auto-resolving, we should get further through the campaign. So we can see some new things, right? That's the plan. So if you're a little disappointed if you see auto-resolve here, auto-resolve there, that is the reasoning why. But if it's a good battle, nice thematic battle, big armies will definitely have a nice cinematic battle. Okay. So we're down to 114 factions, still a lot, still quite a scary, quite a large amount, you know, a lot to do, right? The map is massive. So let's see what he's done. So Wordbad has come in and taken over. We're not at war with Wordbad. I don't know where he's gone. He could definitely be in ambush stance, or he could have moved south. Let's risk it. I'm not too scared of his army. It's Karl Franz, Balthasar Gelt. So he's gone south, right? They're taking attrition thanks to the undead. Malagor didn't get Taurox didn't get attacked. Alright, so we've got a Pyrrhic victory here still. Taurox's army is not the strongest, right? So we want to keep an eye on that. Ritual complete. I can perform the ritual here at Lyonesse. Let's upgrade this and dedicate to Slanesh again. And let's go for these undead, right? This is the Red Duke, and I believe this is his last settlement. A Pyrrhic victory. He has quite a strong, quite a big, large army. Let's just put the hurt on him and start sieging. Get him taking attrition next turn, and let's continue, guys. Let's skip the turn. So we've definitely been quite a force to be reckoned with in this this campaign. War, okay, the High Elves don't like us. That's to be expected. A new enemy. Yeah, we've been destroying everything around here. You can see on the map there's barely any colors here. Only Festus that really controls a part of the empire there, or part of this land. We've just been pushing everyone back, right? And I've been really enjoying it. It's very, like I said early in episodes, it's very guerrilla warfare with the Beastmen, right? Hidden encampment, attack when you can. Hidden encampment. There's not so much worrying about, you know, public order and expanding borders and collecting provinces. No, it's just about guerrilla warfare. So these are just heroes, good. Toddy's just recruiting. Malagor's chilling. I don't know where the Empire's gone. So let's slowly head south. Avenheim. There's Balthasar, Toddy. Let's siege this one. Put the pressure on. A Pyrrhic victory. Let's siege it. And see what Balthasar Gelt does. He might come out.
I'll ignore that. I will not obey.
He's in march stance. Carl
Absolutely
Franz. A very weak army. Very, very weak. So, how are we looking here? Still a Pyrrhic victory. We'll go one more turn on that. One more turn. Just to make them weak. Because Torok's army is just full of spear boys. And numbers are great, but I want to kill them quite safely. Here, however, we should be able to take on the Red Duke. Khazrak's army is a lot more beefier. So let's get into it. I believe battle number 2, right? Let's see how we go. Alright, another battle, same map, right? I would like a little bit more map diversity when it comes to these fights here in Bretonnia. When we do a settlement, a walled settlement, it's always this one map. So I would like to see a little bit more. But here we see Khazrak doing his thing, taking on the whole army on himself. He goes straight in first. This time we just busted the wall with that army ability and not worry about the gates. Minotaurs coming in first, followed by some infantry. At least this time what's different is that we have different enemies. We don't have Bretonnians, but we have Bretonnian vampires. There's me using the ability again, testing it on the gate. And they got a corpse cart, I believe. I don't know what corpse carts do. If anyone can tell me, I think they give buffs, but they don't seem really fighting. Jabberslide coming in, Manticore doing its thing. Lots of skelly boys, lots of chaff. Just exactly what Khazrak wants to fight. Khazrak can fight infantry all day, especially chaff infantry. And he's going to do a fantastic job. He gets a lot of kills this battle. Really nice overview of the fight. Now they still have some reserves at the back there, some cavalry coming in, but they're coming in one by one. And if we destroy enough, if we take out enough of their units, they're gonna crumble from army losses. A really nice cast. Trying not to hit my own infantry, but that was well. There goes the corpse cart, Skelly Boys, Minotaurs, Chaos Spawn. Looks so cool. Over at the back here, I have my Slangor set up, ready to throw spears and axes, but me being stupid, forgot to put them on free fire, so they're just going to be sitting here. Sometimes I do that to save ammunition, but sometimes I also forget to turn it on, so they're just standing there. But they're standing there looking cool. So we win this far side here. Here are some Slangors actually doing some work. The anti-infantry kind with the two axes, the two sides, melting their infantry. Now they do have some Graveguard coming in here, guys, but we won pretty much. Not Graveguard, sorry, Cavalry. They kind of charge in, turn around, and crumble, which means we win. Alright, Red Duke is no more. Great fight. Let's take the healing again. Keep on healing. And that should be vampire counts gone, I believe. See, yep. See, yeah, they are gone. Right, fantastic. So let's see if we can take on Kuron. Tyrion. Tyrion's coming to have a go. Let's see what Tyrion does. That would be great if we could get an ambush on Tyrion. Really fantastic. Let's upgrade our heroes. Khazrak has reached level 50. Let's increase his melee attack again and again, and same with his magic caster. Don't know what to go, just pick anything. Building available. No. Have we got? No, 2 more turns until we can recruit more. The Slangor did really well in that fight there. I was quite impressed. Let's upgrade that, make it more beefier. And let's see how Taurox goes now. Still a Pyrrhic victory. Let's fight it, guys. Battle number 3. Really quick. Let's keep it going. Cinematic battles, here we come. Okay guys, welcome to Battle 3, a settlement battle against the Empire, and Taurox is a machine. Really fun to watch him fight. Get some really nice shots here too. Unfortunately, we clip through him here in a minute, kind of ruining the, the shot, but that's okay. Now, he's great, he's quite quick, and he can charge down ranged units and all that. So, really nice. Absolutely fun to watch him fight. Look at it. Very cool. So the strategy here, as you saw at the start of the fight, we sort of entered the city on 2 sides. Here is the lower side of the city, the lower part, and we just have, you know, a monstrous amount of infantry running in. And we're just going straight and clearing the streets as we come across. This unit is trying to escape to the north, but they'll engage those units there. Now we're flying over the city a little bit to try and find our second part of the army entering. Now on this side, I just had my shaman and just Ungor, and they had quite a few units to fight, and they did really well, really nice. Back here at the back, back here, my shaman is chasing down ranged units. Now he's not super melee, super fighty, but against ranged units, not a problem. Now I decide to leave him and enter a really high point of the city, the major capture point. And here we find two of their heroes, one lord, one hero. And we get into a bit of a melee with them, right? I must say their models look really, really cool. Even though their armor is super shiny, they do look really cool. But we bogged them down. There's only two of them here. They get bogged down and they're wavering now, but they're still holding on. They're wavering. But it's just a matter of time before army losses kick in and they give up. Because by now we're capturing the main point. All the units at the south here, the lower part of the city, have been dealt with, and now the horde is just moving into the middle. So they give up pretty shortly, guys. Still fun to watch Taurox kill though. Alright, a nice fight. We could raise a herdstone here, but I think I want to put it a little bit further south. So let's take the healing. Get another herdstone would be great. Really improve that dread. And get this horde moving quick, right? We have to be careful. We've got Carl around. He's very weak, but we've got Carl around. Toddy's leveling up, or recruiting, I should say. Let's keep going. Foul premonitions. We want to be hidden. Can we hide any better? 81, 81, 81, 81, 81, 81. No. So let's just go here. Malagor putting pressure on the Golden Order. I don't want to do that. Let's just keep it going. Building upgrade. Not Khazrak. Malagor, no. Taurox, we could upgrade his thing like that. Let's do it. So we're very close to unlocking the next army. We've got Morgor. We bought Morgor last episode, or we unlocked him. So we just need 1,500 more dread, and we can get another army on the go. Now the High Elves just chuffed off. They've taken off. I was looking forward to fighting the High Elves, but they've gone. Decisive victory, Toddy. Ooh, we took a loss there. We lost a ball. That's okay. Decisive defeat. Okay, so Balthasar has reinforced. Let's back off. And hopefully we catch Balthasar in an ambush now, which is great. Again, the powerful. Oi! We have to fight this one. Okay. Sneaky Vlad working with the Empire here. Not to worry, not to worry. They got some, can rates, but these guys have magical attacks, so we'll put them into it. I'm just a little worried about Vlad, because Vlad is super powerful. Alright, let's get into it, guys. I believe this is battle number 4. So, a surprise. Let's take on the undead, the vamps. Okay guys, welcome to the most difficult battle I've had thus far in the campaign. not only are we against a tough army, but we're up against Vlad, and Vlad is just invincible. So the strategy here is, hold the hill as best we can, but the battle gets separated into 3 parts. So over here, where the camera's moving now, is the left part, right? This part here is the left part of the map. We also fight in the middle and the right. Now, the left part of the map, they send cavalry and some fast units, their Terrorgeist, up this way. So I send my spear boys to intercept their cavalry, some Can Wraith as well, doggos. And over in the forests here, not this one, but you can see just to the side there, my Centaurs are emerging from their vanguard position. So these guys will be going to get some nice rear charges in, and hopefully that's enough to stop that left flank. Now in the middle, they have their abominations, their mortis engine. I think it's a mortis engine. Vlad, right? Very, very difficult fight. So my infantry's doing its best. We have the Zangor, the Zinj-touched Gore here. I put them into the Can Wraiths, right, because they're ethereal, and Zangor have magical attack, so we can easily dispatch them. But it's not looking good. With the abominations do a really big chunk of damage to us, and quite tough. As you can see, they're just up against Angor and Vlad killing. Right. I summon a Cygor at the back, but they put the Terrorgeist right on it. Here are the rear charges of my Centaurs, right? Really nice. Their Vargulf also doing really good work for them. So quite a bit of trouble. Now, Vlad's casting some Twister magic. I don't know what this is, but he's casting it. And the middle and the left flank are not looking so good for us. Again, very tough fight. Now over on the right flank, it's looking great. Right flank, they're crumbling, their Can Wraiths are going here, my Zangor doing work. And I have my Chaos Spawn a little further back too, doing great work. We take the right flank quite quickly. Over here you can see the Harpies working with Chaos Spawn to take out their cavalry. Not super great trade, but we end up winning this right flank. Right, I have units coming in to reinforce here, and we win the right flank, which is good, but that's not the problem. Our problem is that we're losing the middle and the left flank, and I start to realize this, that I can't hold out forever in these positions. So they're killing a lot of my infantry here. As you can see, the middle is quite bare now, not many units. They won the middle, and now the left flank is not looking too good because this is where Vlad is as well. So it's looking a little bit dire at this moment, but look at this map. I love this map. The sun piercing through the clouds looks really cool. So I summoned another Cygor, and clever boy, they put a Terrorgeist on it straight away. The AI was doing really, really well this fight. As soon as I had a Cygor, the Terrorgeist was on it. And here is the man himself, Vlad versus the Gorgon, right? Gorgon could fight against Vlad for a while, but Vlad still wins. Vlad is just a machine, right? I don't have any answer for him. Looking back on this fight, I think I should have tried to kill everything else but Vlad, and then put everything on Vlad. So we lost the middle. The left flank is not looking good. They are crumbling here, the spearmen, but they're overrunning the left flank. I have my units running off in the back, and there's not much we can do. These abominations are too good. Taking on my chariots. Chariots are breaking. But over on the left flank, I moved my Centaurs over here to get recharges, and I thought, okay, strategy is I've lost middle, I lost the right flank. I'm just going to consolidate all my forces into one and have them as a blob on the left flank and just take each unit out one by one. So here, Malagor, my Centaurs, Harpies, they're all taking on the Vargolf, right? I even send my Gorgon over to the left flank now, so there should be no units over on the right flank, maybe just on the left flank, sorry. There should be maybe just a handful of infantry, but the right flank is where I consolidate my forces and just have a really strong blob. And as you can see, it works, right? We surround them and they get worried, so it's just crumble city for them. Let's have a look at the left flank. So as you can see, there's a couple, I think it's just, yes, right, a lonely chaos spawn. Lonely dead chaos spawn. So these armies are slowly moving over to the right flank, and this is what I like, slowly. So some units of his come over faster, like the Terrorgeist and the Mortis engine, or that glowy cart. It's coming over slowly, right? So this gives us an opportunity to take out their armies or units one by one, right? So here their Mortis engine is way out of position, and I send everything at it to get rid of it quickly, and then I'm going to retreat back to the right side and just repeat. Just take out their big pieces one by one, using everything of mine at once. Now the Terrorgeist is coming over to support, but we take out the corpse cart, or that cart thing, they're gone, and we retreat back, and the Terrorgeist follows, right? So here the Terrorgeist is on his own as well. We're going to get a surround and fight him too. Once he lands. Okay, here he lands, and I just send everything on it, surrounded, make sure he can't fly again. Zangor, my Wargor there, the hero, all just collapsing on him. Now they do have a zombie unit coming over the hill, but as zombies are not too worried. Again, I want to get rid of their big pieces straight away. And by now they don't have any real big pieces. I believe they still have a corpse cart somewhere and a couple of abominations, but they're so far away that they're not a concern at the moment. So now the Terrorgeist is crumbling. We just surrounded it and pummeled it into the ground, and it is no more. Now the problem is that Vlad is over on the right side now, so I put my Gorgon on him and they're gonna fight. If Vlad fights anyone else, Vlad's gonna win. He's a bit of a pain. This fight is such a slog. We're losing units, crumbling, they're crumbling, units are breaking of mine. It gets really down to the wire here. Now here comes their corpse cart. Again, I'm going to ignore Vlad and just go everything on the corpse cart and try and break this unit. You would think a Gorgon of this size would just break that cart in two in one hit, but no. It takes a bit of a beating, but now it's crumbling. And there it goes. So Malagor's pretty hurt too. All I have left is my Gorgon and this one Chaos Spawn. So we're really down to the wire. All he has left is an Abomination unit and a couple of zombies, I think. Now, my Zangor, have routed, but they do come back. I believe they're charging in now. Yep, they're coming up the hill there. So they come in back, they rout and they come back, they rout and they come back. But Vlad is super strong and he regenerates and just a real pain to kill. Some really nice shots, especially with this sun in the background coming through, sunlight. Really nice. Vlad is just tearing my units apart. He's doing a great job. So my Zangor decide to rout again, and it's just Vlad and the Gorgon again. So right now you're probably thinking things aren't looking good for me, and you'd be right. I'm in big trouble here. So I decide to leave Vlad alone because the Gorgons are the abominations of his are coming over the hill, and I thought I'd get rid of them, and maybe due to army losses he will crumble. So we start fighting them. These are some really, really cool units, the abominations. Really great design. Again, I never played the tabletop or anything like that, so they're quite new for me, and God, they look cool. So we get some amazing shots of a Gorgon fighting giant undead monsters with clubs and Vlad on a hill. It looks so cool. It looks really, really cool. Especially with that sun backdrop. Like, look at this shot. It looks amazing. Looks like something from 300, right? That stylized backdrop and sun, and yeah, really, really cool. But we can't hold out, guys. We end up losing. I think in hindsight, I should have killed everything else but Vlad. Oh my god, what a fight that was, right? We lost, but it was so damn close, Really, really fun. Well, we have a new enemy. We have to destroy Vlad now. Vlad is the next one for Taurox and Malagor when he comes back. They're on the hit list. But we got rid of a lot of their units. They're declaring war on us. Okay. Alright. Fair call. Okay. We have a dwarf here. Okay. Alright, so wounded, and we lost that hero as well. Let's have a look at our tech. Fun fight, but a second loss. We don't want to take any more losses, guys. No more losses. Very close to putting us enough dread to have another army fielded. Alright, so let's eke forward. Couronne, how many do you have? He has one settlement. He has an army somewhere. But let's see if we can reach it. No, we can't. Not a problem, not a problem. Yeah, why not? Let's get that. Alright, now what to do here? So the undead are around here somewhere. Word bad. We got Emperor Karl Franz, quite weak. These guys, lots of artillery. If we get them in an ambush, definite win. Pyrrhic victory. We got an ambush. We should definitely win. We want to stop their Iron Drakes, and we want to stop their artillery as quick as possible and get my archers on the gyros. That's the plan. Let's go into it. Battle number 5 or 6. Let's go, guys. Finally, we get some dwarven blood on our axes. We're finally fighting a new faction here, and a lot of fun. They had a lot of siege equipment, but we got an ambush and beastmen charge in quite fast. They're a really good rush army. Now they had iron drakes, and I wanted to pin them down as quick as possible. Lots of miners. Again, this Purple Son of Ceres didn't work to our advantage, it sort of went off. But over here at the back, toward the back of the fight, their siege equipment just gets overrun, right? We just flooded with units. And even if it's an Ungor raider with spears, it doesn't matter. We just want to stop them from shooting. And we did. They had like 6 or 8. Right? This is the northern part, and on the northern part they have their hero here with just regular dwarves with great weapons and miners. And we got my Goreherd. I believe my Goreherd with dual wield has armor piercing, I'm not sure. But Taurox just destroying groups at a time. Look at that. Even if not all of them die from that swing, the fact that they're smashing that formation around is really, really good. So the siege equipment's done, so alright, all done. Don't have to worry about that anymore. And the rest of these units can go in and recharge. Now the AI tried to charge my archers. They got into one group, but then the rest of the archers just shot them up, and they're pin cushions right now. So they give up there. Really cool. There's my Bra Shaman casting some spells. Spirit Leech. Also doing some charges of his own. He can charge because he has that shield, that Zinch shield. And by now they're starting to give up. Taurox is too much for them, and there's just too much infantry. We just outnumber them, and I believe we have the ability where the tech, each fight they get scared in ambushes, so we win. They rout. All right, first fight against the dwarfs, and we get quite a nice victory. That was fought perfectly. Great strategy, really, really good strategy. Let's take the healing. There are many armies around. Is that army gone? Yes, that army's gone. So, what's the plan? We're so close to wiping out the bloody Reichland. That's gone there too. That's really good. So Carl is recruiting. Let's sneak by and go further south and try to take out this Gristle Valley. Once they're gone, hopefully Reichland's gone for good. Then we can focus on Vlad. Upgrade. Let's just keep going. Spells. And Taurox. Foul Premonition. Lightning Strikes. Building upgrades. No, we don't want to spend that money. We got declared war on by the greenskins over here. They just turned on us, which is sure, okay. We could get Morgor now and start. Yeah, let's do that. Malagor can have a rest. We've got Morgor joining. Morgor can take on these guys. Okay, that's a good plan. What has he got? He's got 2 of these. Why? Okay. Let's go that as well. That's enough. Let's upgrade with our dread upgrades, and we're gonna go 2 new hordes. Fantastic. So now Malagor can come back as well. So we'll get him going. Now we've unlocked all 4 of the legendary lords, which is great. We should be fielding them soon. Now we did take a bit of a setback with that fight with Vlad, Bloody Vlad, he's just a machine. He lasts for so long. Really, I should have taken out all of his units before trying to fight Vlad, because he just lasts forever. And yeah, bit of a misplay by me, but you know, we destroyed his army. It's mutual destruction, which is good, which is what we want. So, what's the plan now? What is the plan? We got a confederation between those guys. Let's take out... Oh, he's got another one here. Close victory. How are we losing that? That's encircle. So he should have 3 towns left. Yes. Very close to getting rid of him. Vale. Está bien.
Voy a comprar una torta, Tomás. ¿Quieres una?
Sí, por favor.
¿De qué quieres?
De cualquiera, algo picante, cubana, algo así, ¿no? Sí, gracias. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so let's see what Kaz is doing. Ooh, we got Tyrion in March Dance. Let's take him on. He's in March Dance. We'll get an ambush. First fight against the High Elves. Perfect. Right, let's fight Tyrion. This will be our last fight, guys. A nice ambush on Eatane. Right, let's take out Tyrion. Okay, our first fight against the High Elves, against Tyrion as well. Quite a strong High Elf Lord. And we got an ambush, and oh, it's good to see the Minotaurs charging like that. The Minotaurs with 2 weapons and Minotaurs with great weapons. Chaos Spawn on top, and best of goals. This is where they had a lot of their spear infantry, a lot of their heavier infantry. So I overloaded with my strong monster infantry. Now I've got my Slangor at the back, throwing spears, throwing axes into the fight. Their cavalry and their archers are taking off, and I have my fast units just chasing them down, making sure they leave the map. My Manticore dueling their Phoenix, pretty cool sight, but I decided to give it some backup, right? I'm gonna fight dirty. There's no honor amongst the beastmen. So, that's what we did. Now, over at the front, we're fighting Tyrion. And I like watching the duels against lords, but watching Khazrak duel is not so much fun. It's pretty much his ball dueling their lord. Khazrak's not swinging his axe or anything like that, so I sort of leave and watch something else. Much more fun to watch the Minotaurs. So their Reavers tried to come back into the fight, but I send the Ungor on to them. Right now they're wavering, most of their units are off the field. And they're wavering, they're giving up. They're screaming there is no hope. There's only pretty much Tyrion left. And again, quite a boring duel to watch, because it's Tyrion versus Khazrak's ball. But we end up winning. Tyrion is going to flee any moment now, and we take this ambush fight. First victory over the High Elves, and a victory over their strongest lord. Perfect. There goes Tyrion. Good fight. Really good fight. And we got crit rank and melee attack Lord's army. Not too shabby. And it was fun fighting a new enemy. We had a new enemy. We fought dwarves, new enemy this time. And also the High Elves. Now, Shilfroy over here, he's very weak. Very, very weak. We should be able to catch him trying to return to his city, but it won't help him. It will not help him. Now, he's recruiting. Close victory, and we lose a guy. Let's just keep encircling. Next turn, Garrison Lord not moved. You need to recruit. That's what you need to do. Laurelon Forest 2. Actually, let's get 2 of you. 1, 2, 1. And a spear boy. Skip turn, right? Good fighting, good fighting. So this campaign's going great. I'm really, really enjoying this. I hope you guys are enjoying it too. Again, like, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff. As we keep going forward, we're going to expand and expand, and we should see more and more. So they've come to fight. So let's retreat. That's unfortunate. So we're getting further and further along in the campaign. We're really wiping out, so close to getting rid of Reichland. And we set out to get rid of them from day one because I hate Reichland. I actually don't even like playing Reichland, the Empire. Everyone loves him, but I'm like, bleh, he's a human. Why would you want to play a human in a fantasy game? So Chivalry is here. Let's take him out. Get rid of him, and then we can turn our attention to his capital. Can we reach it in this turn? No, we can't. That's fine. Next turn we'll play siege to it. And let's hop back to Taurox, see what's happened here with Taurox, my mate Taurox. Karl Franz is on his own. Can we ambush? Yes, we can ambush. So let's save this fight for next episode, in episode 11. I just want to say thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're enjoying these episodes of mine. If you are, like, subscribe, help me out so more people enjoy this. Okay, guys? So I'm going to save it here. Quick save. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining me. Hooroo, my friends.
Mobs, Swiss call.